I would love to learn a little bit more about those communication patterns as well that you talk about in the book and how to address them.
There is nothing wrong with the way we communicate. It's a cultural difference. So there's a fascinating study that sociologists have done, and they took a look at different cultures across the world. And essentially they found that there's two major, I would say maybe categories, harmony of the group. And the other one is more individualist, which is more focused around the individual's voice. So an easy way to take a look at that is, when you get older, is the expectation that you will move out of your family's home and then go start your own life and start your own family as an individual? Or is the expectation that you will now take over and support your family and your parents in your old age? Now, all of this will come back to communication, so don't worry. The simple truth of it is that this idea of collectivist versus individualist spreads everywhere as part of what we do. And that also interacts with how we communicate. And what that basically is that they found that there are 6 levels of mitigating conversation. And what that is, just a fancy word really, is how assertively do we communicate? How much are we putting our individual ideas out there rather than using language that is communicating of all the entire group? So, for example, if you're higher on the collectivist scale, you use words like we more. Perhaps we should consider this. You use questions more. You use less what we call absolute words, like perhaps, maybe, or maybe you mitigate and tone down your request by saying, this is just a thought. Perhaps this is an idea that we can consider. And if you're in an Asian society or collectivist society, everyone gets it because we understand context. We understand that you're being polite, but that politeness can still be direct. But if you're in an individualist society, they might think, oh, well, if you're not sure, then maybe I don't have to be sure about you either. If you're just using questions, then I'll just answer your questions. So that gets misinterpreted. So